Good morning, everybody. This is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with Euro USD, and I don't suspect we're going to get much movement today. We do have the Feds coming out, but there's some very interesting things that are happening here. So we do have a rejection of this zone that we were looking at yesterday, and then we just kind of went into a tight range. Look at the oscillators. They have separated ever so slightly and are pointing down. This is all pointing towards dollar strength, which is pointing toward probably an interest rate hike, and it is also indicating that we have some more downside for this pair. Now, we have a zone of support here. I'm just going to put one level in there. So there is a pretty clear head and shoulders here. Oscillator's not really paying attention to us. We are below the moving averages. So this is looking like an opportunity for shorts. Now, you do have the Feds coming out later, so I wouldn't want to be holding anything later tonight with the Feds. And more than likely, this is just going to go into a tight range while we wait for the Feds. So I'm not really keen on this. If we do break this with the noise of the Feds come out 106.765 and retest, there'll definitely be a second move equal to the length of this first move here from pretty much, I would say, from that tail to this tail, and then you just basically draw that line down and then put it on top of this tail, and that'll give you a measured move to the downside. So there's definitely an opportunity here which is looking short. If we get above 107.061 and we start building a base there, then I would change my tune. But at the moment, this is really looking short. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen. Very much range bound as well. You can see we're still pretty much in the zone we were looking at yesterday and the day before and the day before and the week before. So nothing's changed here. I'm not interested in jumping into this until we either clear 147.874 to the upside to set up some longs, or we clear 147.566 to the downside to set up some shorts. Dollar strength is the name of the game at the moment, so the buy should be to the upside, but we need to clear this zone before we even try and second guess this. Moving on to pound, British pound, Japanese yen. We're still kind of sliding to the downside, but this week has been sideways. We're still stuck in amongst the moving averages. So from an 8-hour perspective, there's no trade here. If we drop down to the hour, you've got a complete confused outlook here as well. So I would want to see us clear this level to downside, 182.946, come back and test some structure here. That would set up some continuation to the downside. But yesterday was big up, big down, big confusion, big gap. I think the wise decision would be just to leave it alone at the moment. Nobody really knows what's going on in the world right now. There's just so much conflicting data, and that's the challenge that we have trying to make a living out of this. Moving on to Euro British pound, fairly decent break, and then we've come back to test, and it looks like our test is working. We've got to cross over the moving averages. Oscillators are not playing ball with us. They're indicating that we should be careful. Potential reversal, and if you look at this on the hour, that was one-way traffic from a daily perspective to come and test the structure. This one is a little bit concerning as well. We do have gaps to the downside here. No, guys, I think I'm going to leave this alone as well. Could be a flag forming. Just too much data. We do have this inverse head and shoulders neckline, which has been tested here as well. So this could very well be a setup to the upside. But I suspect with the noise that's in the market today, or what we're expecting today, we're probably going to range until we find some sort of structure. So this could be an opportunity for a long. Probably worthwhile just keeping your eyes peeled on the 15-minute. I'd want to see us come and close these gaps, so back to 0.86153 before looking for the opportunity up. But on the daily, that was a red bar, and it's a piercing pattern. Look at that, below the moving averages. So there's a strong possibility this could go the other way as well. So I'm not too keen on this one. We'll wait for better structure here. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.